Have you ever wondered what is the best lens for bridal prep? How do you get the best images of the dress, the rings, or makeup shots? Well, before you hit record, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Hey there, fellow event filmmakers. I am Michael LaFrance. I'm a veteran event filmmaker and I specialize in weddings and corporate shoots. So if you like content like that, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. I produce content like this for my YouTube channel, basically with tutorials, information, tips and tricks about some of the things that I've been working with over the years that might be able to help you out on your cinematic event filmmaking journey. With that said, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It goes a great way and I appreciate it. But on today, I want to let you know about one of my favorite times of the day to capture during a wedding, and that's bride and groom prep. And the reason being is that it's such an emotional time of the day to capture really cinematic moments and cinematic shots that creates, how you say, eye candy for your wedding film. Everything from the bride getting ready in her dress to the jewelry or the rings, or maybe the moments, if they happen to do it, write their vows or notes to one another. Those are really special moments. But before you start shooting them, you really want to consider what type of lens to use in certain situations. That's why I wanted to make this video to tell you what I keep in my bag and keep ready to go when it comes to shooting bride and groom prep. So without further ado, let's get into it. Painters use an assortment of brushes to achieve a look or a style to their painting. The same is true with your lens selection. Let's put it this way. The 100mm macro is a great lens for close-up and detail shots like the rings. Perfect for that. However, it wouldn't be ideal for a wide shot of the wedding dress. Each lens serves its own purpose. You need to know which lens works best for certain situations. So here's some of my best suggestions or favorite lenses for bride and groom prep and why. The 24-70 2.8. If you only had one lens in your kit, this would be the one. It's so versatile. The reason being is because it offers a medium focal distance. Oftentimes when visiting the room where the bride and bridesmaids are getting ready, it can be rather tight, especially when you add the bridal party, the makeup team, and then you add family and friends, it can get super packed. The 24-70 and the 24-105 are perfect lenses for these situations. Another reason why I really love the 24-70 is that it pairs so well with the slider. Nothing beats a super cinematic shot of the wedding dress on a slider with the 24-70. It looks amazing. Another honorable mention would be the 15-35. Both lenses are amazing when it comes to getting these shots. This brings me to the 15-35. I don't bring this lens out too often for bridal prep for several reasons. Mainly because it gives a warped perspective, not very flattering. However, the lens is excellent for establishing shots and for wedding dresses. Now for my cinematic eye candy lenses, the primes, my 50 and 100. These are fixed focal lenses, which means that they're fast, which means they're good in low light, which means they create amazing sexy bokeh. If you don't know what bokeh is, it's the blurry background, the very desirable cinematic shots that we all crave as event filmmakers. The 50 1.2 is great for makeup shots. Its awesome depth of field allows you to create cinematic shots that really draw the viewer's eye in. The 100mm macro 2.8 is ideal for close-ups and detail shots. Your ring shots and your jewelry should all be filmed on this lens. Here are a few shots using the 100 on a slider filmed at 60 frames per second. It looks so good. I also love using the 100 for makeup shots or for portrait images as well. It's a great lens and one of my faves. Now for the tank, the 7200. This big boy is a rock star of a lens. For starters, it's a 7200, which means it's a telephoto lens. Great for capturing your talent, your bride, your groom from distance. What's great about that? Candid. Candid moments are the gems we look for throughout the day as event filmmakers. You can definitely capture those really nice during the bride and groom prep. By using the 7200, it allows us to find those candid moments. These candid moments are like powerful glue that hold our wedding film together. By capturing these moments, it really sets your film apart. It also lets your talent, your bride, your groom to feel comfortable being in front of the camera when they're not even really knowing that the camera's in front of them. It really is an essential tool when filming bride and groom prep. However, I don't always use the 7200 for bride and groom prep. The reason? It all depends on the room your talent is getting ready in. Some bridal suites can get rather crowded when you add 8 bridesmaids and a makeup artist team and friends and family. Assess to see which lens would work best in the situation you're in. Well, there you have it. Those are my favorite lenses to use when it comes to filming bride and groom prep, and why I like to keep them handy, ready to go in my bag. Now, if you like the lenses that I spoke about in this video, or perhaps maybe the gear that I use, everything from the sliders to the tripods, make sure you check out the description box below. There you'll find Amazon links that will take you directly to go ahead and purchase them and add them to your gear. I love to continue this dialogue. I like to hear about what lens selection that you like to use when filming bride and groom prep, or what gear perhaps you like to use. Maybe you like to use a gimbal. Maybe you like to use a slider like me. Anyway, I like to hear back from you. Continue this dialogue. Like I said, it's Michael LaFrance. Until then, keep creating.